Computer piece with a high pressure line right here, just hooks right into it.
Okay.
And I'm ready to go anywhere.
I like it, very mobile. Okay, he's legit mobile.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now, so I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwin' the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange. Seen they effort, this piss poor. I got too much, I gotta tend to. Car payments and the rent due. Told y'all that I'm 6 foot, but with the money stabbing, I'm 10-2. Too much that I've been through, so I put it all in that rear view. Clean money in a black whip, got old problems with the friends new. Yeah, I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out the stands. I deserve another 100 bands, I deserve another 100 fans. Told them this was always in the plans. I just did it cause they said I can. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels asking how I build a brand. Told them put a check up in my hands. Boy got time, no cap. Made a few checks, but they all in the raps.
Hey you guys, it's In The Mix with Mel, and guess who I am with? I am with Mr. Colby Clarington, the homie, the master of health and fitness, and the owner of Cryo. We're gonna go ahead and get into his business because y'all, he's like the epitome of health. I don't know if you noticed, but he's really buff, bruh. He is super buff, and he didn't get like this from like fake stuff. I'm pretty sure you don't do roids and all that stuff, right? Okay. So how are you doing though?
I'm doing good, doing very good. Thank you for having me here.
Of course, yeah, of course. I saw you like had a new business, and on top of that, the reason why I don't bring you on here is because nobody has this. I was like, I didn't even know this is a thing. Yes. And then it's catching on pretty quick too. I didn't know this was a thing, Cryo.
Right.
So like, let's get into this. So what is Cryo?
Well, it's cryotherapy, which is another word for cold therapy. It's actually been around since before 400 AD. The Egyptians were using cold therapy for things for like inflammation or maybe like so they were using it way back then, but now it's been more used for sports.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically what it is, this is localized cryotherapy.
Yeah.
A lot of people see athletes getting the big, chamber up to their neck, the gas and everything. It's pretty much what this is, but it's more convenient for me and the client.
Right.
I can move around. It's just in a little suitcase. I just hook it to a tank of CO2.
Right.
And we get the spraying.
I've seen your videos, and it looks like, you can get one specific area done rather than your whole body. I think that's really convenient.
It is.
And you do it, bro. He could be going to the gyms, and he'd be doing it right then, right there.
Right then, right there.
Right then, right there.
Parking lot, wherever you want to do it.
I love it. I love it. So really, let's talk about the benefits of it, because obviously, by the way, y'all, this is advertising. If you're a small business, you need this. A lot of small businesses don't have these. What is this? Not a step and repeat. Bro, what is this? He's a producer, y'all. Bro, what is this? Not a step and repeat. It's a banner, y'all. It's a banner.
Retractable banner.
Retractable
banner. Kayla Jones, Pyramid Visions. Check her out.
You need a retractable banner if you're an actual business owner, y'all. So let's talk about the benefits, though. So you said body sculpting. What the frick is Protox?
Protox. It's kind of like Botox, but it's Protox.
Okay.
So one thing, particularly a lot of women like to get, the facials or whatever. What it's gonna do is, it's gonna make your skin produce more collagen and elastin, which is gonna tighten your skin and hydrate it. Okay. So you can get rid of, the lines, the bags, all of that.
Okay.
So you have that. And you also have the body sculpting. Another thing women particularly like. It can,
yes.
It can take up to 2 inches off your waist, and the treatment only takes maybe 10 minutes.
Really?
Yeah. So what it's gonna do, I'm gonna break up each part of your torso into 3, maybe 4 sections, and I'm gonna spray it for maybe a minute and a half, and it's going to cool that specific area to below 40 degrees. And in that temperature, fat cells can't survive.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard of something like that. But this seems more accessible though, because I read, because y'all, I'm a woman. We be looking up stuff like that. Like, maybe I should try it. Yeah, like it like literally freezes it and it goes through your waist system, right?
Right.
Okay.
What happens is it goes through a process called it kickstarts a process called apoptosis. So that's pretty much the elimination of damaged cells.
Oh,
so like you said, it's gonna eliminate them. It's gonna flush right on out. So I'll spray that for about 1.5 minutes. I do each section, and then I'll start what's called a lymphatic massage. This goes for your facials too. And I'll freeze this little piece, and I'll just massage the area lightly, and it's gonna give your lymphatic system a reset.
Oh, really?
So to speak. So your lymphatic system is responsible for, basically detoxing your body. It's like this waste management system.
Gotcha.
And it's also responsible for your body fluids, like the regulation of your fluids. So by applying, cold therapy on it, it's gonna force it to replenish and reset, so to speak.
Okay.
So yeah, that's also good in getting rid of fat.
I love that. Okay, that's definitely gonna be one of your main advertising features when you get around some females. I'm telling you that for sure.
Right.
We women pay a lot for it, y'all. Of course, we could just. I know that a lot of men say, "Well, don't you just work out?" Yes.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it. It kind of gives you a jump start if you're starting your fitness journey.
Really, that's a good idea.
It'll
Okay.
make you, feel good to get some quick results.
Yeah.
And it'll motivate you to stay on it.
I like that. I like that. That's good marketing. I like that.
Right.
So let's talk about pain management, because I know a lot of athletes like to use this. So, and we were talking about, well, actually you were talking to my husband about how back in, the day you were having like issues with your back and you've discovered this.
Yeah.
So do you think this is really beneficial to people who have like pain, back pain, or any type of pain really?
Absolutely. I myself was a customer at one point. Last year, I had a friend of mine, he's doing it in Atlanta, ATL Chill. His name's Travis. Go look him up if you're in the area. He can take care of you. But yes, so he came down to Macon, and I was getting ready for a show at the time. So, and prior to that, I hurt my back maybe 3 years ago, and it hasn't been the same since. It just gets real tight. So he came, he started spraying. Instantly, while he was spraying, I just felt a release, and I said, okay, I gotta look into this. So, and it lasted for 6 weeks.
Oh, really?
Amazing. If you have back pain and you can get rid of it even for a day, you'll pay for it.
Right.
So yeah, so a lot of people mainly are gonna want to use like the gym rats, So what's gonna happen is a lot of us have inflammation, scar tissue, or all around our muscles. So what this is gonna do, apoptosis, and it's also going to freeze the nerve endings. So when it freezes the nerve endings, it's not able to send that signal of pain to your brain.
Interesting.
Right.
Okay.
So you'll lose that pain instantly.
Okay, interesting. That's really awesome. Okay.
And also, a problem a lot of us have is poor circulation. This is great for circulation because it's gonna freeze your blood vessels, and it's gonna make it constrict. So once it gets back to regular temperature, it's gonna dilate 4 times larger than it normally does.
What's the benefits of that?
When that happens, it's like a rush of fresh oxygenated blood and nutrients that's getting to that injured area.
So it recovers a little bit faster?
It's gonna speed up recovery
Okay.
tenfold.
I did not, look, he's teaching me some things. Did not know this. So let's talk about your background in health and fitness, not just with Cryo, but like, you're a very fit man. It's visibly obvious. So let's talk about your background in health. So why did you get into this and what led you to it? Let's talk about that.
The bodybuilding, I started when I was around 23, 24, around the same time I came on the fire department. So pretty much.
He's just easily dropping like awesome stuff. Yeah, I'm firefighter.
Right. So I took an interest in it, and I just decided to get my CPT, become a personal trainer. So I did that, and I was also in school for you know, becoming an EMT. So I got to understand the
Golly,
body.
how many things was he doing, bro?
Right. Sometimes I look, I'm like, oh, okay, I did.
I mean, I feel it when you like have a business mindset. You're kind of like, I see that opportunity, and you kind of just keep doing. Yeah. I understand, but you go ahead with it. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I just got a real in-depth understanding of the body. So after I hurt myself and I got that treatment, you know, I said, hey, this is something else I can go into. And obviously I love helping people. I always end up in some kind of industry where I'm helping someone.
Right.
You know? So I said, this would be perfect for me. You know, I can hang around gyms all the time, you know, spray people.
That's your calling. You're like a person who is a helper, health-wise. I like that. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome.
So that's pretty much how I got into it. You meet a lot of people, bodybuilding. It's like a cult. God. Following, you know what I'm saying? You bodybuilders are like, I know you from that gym, and he knows you. Yeah.
They know each other. They know each other.
Right.
Shout out to Gino's Gym in Warner Robins. Y'all be there hitting it hard, making me feel like, God damn, I need to get on it.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's so it worked. It just worked out. Just fit perfectly into my lifestyle. So you know, I have a lot of bodybuilder friends that I've met from all over the country, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, so it's about anywhere I can go, I can, you know, network.
So what would you say, let's get into that. So what would you say is the worth of actually networking or actually already being somewhat in the arena that you're trying to go into before actually starting the business? Would you say that's more valuable than actually just, hey, I got a business, you don't know me, but you know I'm really good at it?
Right, definitely already having your foot in there and kind of being established and known for, you know, being in that lifestyle. It really helped me out.
It gives you credibility.
Yeah, exactly, because I already know, you know, gym owners or, you know, just people in the cosmetic field. You know, I know you meet so many people in the gym.
You really do.
It really just translated well into this business.
Yeah, I think that's a really good tip to give entrepreneurs. You know, whatever field you're trying to get into, actually be a student of it before you become a teacher.
Definitely. Yeah. And even if you're not, you know, into fitness already and you just happen to stumble across this and you want to get into it, like, if you can spray someone, it sells itself. You know,
really?
All it takes is you spraying somebody seeing it, know the ins and outs of it so you can explain it, and once you spray them, they're going to keep coming back.
Really?
I guarantee it. It's
you may have some people like trying to invest in your business or work with you in the future if it's that easy.
Right.
Man, come on, people.
I hope so.
Collaborate. So what are your future plans, like your goals with this business?
My goals right now, I'm already planning in the near future to get another machine and maybe have somebody run it somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to grow it and, you know, see where it goes. Maybe get into distribution one day, maybe.
You should, have a whole fleet of people like, you're my person, you're my person. I already have that for me for my correspondence. You can do it easily, my friend.
Right.
You already know the people. You just gotta, get the whole platform, make it one actual, finalized business-worthy play.
Right.
I think you'll do fine.
Absolutely.
So what's your wish upon a star? Like, if you make it big, what do you want to see for MyoCryo?
If I make it big, I want it to be nationally known.
Ooh.
Yes, I like to sponsor, I like to be a sponsor for different, maybe bodybuilding shows. I just like it to be a household name in the fitness industry.
It will be.
At the end of the day, I would like that to happen.
It will be.
Right.
I promise you it will be. All it is just perseverance and consistency, and you will be known far and wide. I feel like you kind of already have a good, a headway. When did you start this? Let me ask you this.
Maybe 2 weeks ago.
I'm trying to say, I feel like I've just seen you, just start, I was like, he's a Facebook friend, y'all. I was like, okay, he does that stuff, and then I'm seeing it in Edge and other places. I'm like,
oh yeah,
he's going real quick with it. Okay,
it's growing pretty quick. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
And one thing I want to put out there, don't think it's just for gym rats and bodybuilders and things like that. It does a whole list of things. If you have arthritis, it can help with arthritis. It can instantly get rid of migraines.
Oh really?
Yes.
Because I be having headaches.
Yeah.
Yes.
It can get rid of it. It'll freeze those nerves and gone instantly.
That may be a new like arena when it comes to medicine, my friend.
Right.
It may become like some combating like Tylenol or something like that, you know?
Certainly. Eczema is great for eczema, psoriasis, things like that. Hair loss. It can help prevent hair loss.
Y'all bald hoes. I'm sorry, I had to drop that. Y'all, it's about side way, not even relative. Y'all heard about the Jada.
Oh, yeah.
G.I. Jane.
Right.
Y'all, call him. He can help you with that, so you'll never have to experience that in front of millions of people.
Right. Maybe if she had cryotherapy, maybe it wouldn't have got there. You know?
Right. Possibly. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. So hair loss is good in the prevention of cancer.
Mm-hmm.
It can be used to help kill cancerous cells.
Okay.
Right. Has a whole list of, it's actually hard to remember.
There's a lot of things.
You get rid of stretch marks.
Oh, really?
With the collagen production. Yes. Joint pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's great for joint pain. Also depression and anxiety.
Oh, really?
It can help with depression and anxiety. What's going to happen is when your body gets to that temperature, those low temperatures, it's going to go into a flight or fight response mode.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when that happens, it releases endorphins.
That's interesting.
Your endocrine system. Yeah. So it's going to release those endorphins, and those endorphins are responsible for like positivity.
No, that's interesting. I didn't think that could have that effect. That actually makes a lot of sense though when you describe it that way.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I can. When I was training on it, I ended up getting a facial, and I was getting my whole head sprayed, and after it was done, I felt just rejuvenated and just positive and
like
just refreshed.
I like it.
So I can say it actually works.
I love that. Okay, awesome. So what if somebody wants to go ahead and actually book with you or support you or actually find you? How would they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at myo.cryo, myo.cryo. Right now I have a website under construction, so that'll be up, and it'll have everything from my prices to a detailed description of all my services. So just be on the lookout for that.
Okay, awesome. So we're gonna get into a little bit of the background of Colby Clarington, y'all. So when did you start becoming a firefighter? People don't know this. Well, they probably do. I mean, I feel like you're well known in Macon, Georgia. But when did you start becoming a firefighter? And why did you become a firefighter?
Honestly,
because that's a wild occupation, sir. I wouldn't.
It is. I never. If you asked me 10 years ago what I thought about firefighting, I'd be like, it's cool, Nothing anything I don't think that I would think I would get into, but I just, I had trying to figure out what was next in my life, and ended up seeing, an ad for it.
Oh, really?
And just sent in an application, didn't think too much of it. Come to find out, they got back with me, and I ended up going through the process as fast as you can. It took about 6 months, the whole process, and went through training, and which took about another 6 months. And they also, like I said, put you through EMT school, so
yeah, you got a lot, my friend.
Yeah, I got all that.
You know a lot.
and began in 2014, and I love it.
That's awesome.
It's never
bro, you gotta be brave as hell. I'm not gonna lie. No, bro, no.
If it's one thing firemen have, it's stories.
Oh, really?
We have a million stories.
I bet, because even when isn't it kind of true that that still you need a fire truck to come, even if a person is there's no fire, so you still have to go to the place. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've seen some crazy stuff.
Yes.
So what's the craziest thing you've done seen? You don't have to like reveal anybody's identity.
The craziest thing I've had to do, long story short, man burnt up in his car, and I had to help get him out.
Oh.
And he was burnt to the point where you couldn't tell whether it was a man, woman, black, white.
Oh my God.
Anything. And I had been on less than a year.
Ooh.
And I was the youngest out there. So the coroner came on the scene, was like, hey, I need somebody to come help me with
Oh
this.
my God.
In my head, I said, damn. And so they gave me a shovel, and I had to. He was just like this, like he was driving.
How did that? Did you guys figure out how that happened?
Yeah, apparently he was intoxicated, and he went over the edge of this cul-de-sac, and it was like a deep slope that goes downhill, and his car was stuck like that, and I guess there was a lot of leaves under, and somehow gas leaked, and it just ended up catching on fire.
That is crazy, bruh.
And I had to take a shovel, and he was melted into the seat, so I had to like, stick it up under him, and they had to pull him from his arm and his leg. And I was like, if they pull this man apart on me, I'm gonna lose it out here on this scene.
Oh my God.
Like you've never seen before. Like, just take my stuff off and run off,
Oh wow. Oh,
But,
that poor man. It was a man, right? Turned out to be a man, or
yeah, it was a man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was the craziest thing I've done. And then you see people at their most, embarrassing.
Yeah.
Worst moments, and people could be anything, like people have stuff stuck up their butt. I've had that before.
Oh my God, no.
You hear the call come out, and you just like,
oh Lord,
what are we about to see? What are we about to walk into? But
you gotta be. I feel like you gotta be an empathetic person
Yeah.
to be able to have that type of occupation.
Yeah.
I feel like first you see that naturally be like, oh, okay, let's step away. Let me control my face.
Oh yeah. You definitely have to have composure, because you never know what kind of environment you're about to be in, and sometimes you have to hold a laugh.
I'm not built for that type of occupation, right?
It could be a laugh. Maybe maybe the smell of whatever is too much. You gotta, it's just a lot of things that can come at you.
I got you.
It's never a dull, day. As a
I
fireman.
got you. I feel you. Well, we really appreciate you being a firefighter and helping
Thank you.
people, because I know the people you've helped want to say thank you. So I'll thank you on their behalf. And now I'm thinking, God, if I'm ever in a situation, and if my husband's there, I'm gonna tell him to make me look good before they come, because Lord Jesus, oh my
Definitely,
God.
that's another.
Please, before you call 911,
Put some pants on me or something.
please, Lord no. Because they're gonna see you got. Have you ever seen somebody that you've rescued? You see them in the grocery store or something. And they're like, hey, and you're like, it's you.
Yeah, I have.
That's an awkward situation. No,
Yeah,
I'm disappearing.
Like, yeah, I saw you. Yeah.
No.
You see people at their worst sometimes.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, hey, look, you got good composure and compassion as well.
Right. And another thing, you can't. You have to. We joke a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it can get misconstrued as dark humor. But the things you see and things you have to do sometimes, you have to laugh about it.
Yeah.
Or it's just gonna build up and
Yeah.
be a cloud over you.
You have to offset it with some positivity. I feel that. Right.
I
feel that.
You might see kids, babies,
In bad situations.
Yeah, in bad situations. You just can't take it. Can't take it home with you.
I like that. You can't take it home with you.
Right.
You gotta compartmentalize sometimes when it comes to it. And I think that ties into being an entrepreneur as well, and the fact that you're able to have so many occupations. Because if you let it one flood into the other, you're gonna feel overwhelmed with all that. So
Definitely.
I think that's a skill that you developed, and it led over to that. I like that.
Right.
All right.
Thanks.
So before we wrap up, is there anything you want to tell the audience? Any positive words of affirmation?
Try cryotherapy.
Yes, that is affirming. Try mobile cryotherapy.
There you go. And also, just don't be scared to try new things. You want to progress in life, you're gonna have to be uncomfortable. That goes everything from the gym, bodybuilding taught me that. Just to every part of your life, the best place to be is uncomfortable. Because of that comes growth. So that's my message.
Boom. That is a perfect message, y'all, for growth, especially for business owners. All right, you guys. Support the homie, Colby Clarington. I want you guys to get MyoCryo. Support him. Y'all, it's really beneficial to your health. And this, as you can see, is a very healthy dude, right? He's a very healthy dude. But otherwise, do you want to go ahead and leave them the Instagram handles one more time before we close out?
Yes, at MyoCryo, MYO.CRYO.
All right, you guys. Well, this has been another episode with In the Mix with Mel and Mr. Colby Clarington. Until next time, you guys, peace out.